Hi, I'm Jason. If you're still manually creating invoices, chasing payments, or using a separate software outside of GoHighLevel, you're making things way harder than it needs to be. Because in this tutorial, I'm going to be showing you how to create professional invoices inside GoHighLevel step by step. And by the end of this video, you'll know how to create invoices, send them to clients, accept payments, and even automate reminders, all from one place. And don't worry if you're new to GoHighLevel, I'll be keeping this beginner friendly. Now let's jump in. By the way, if you want to sign up to GoHighLevel, you can use the link in the pinned comment and description to sign up for completely free. Now let's dive in. Once you're signed up, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. And the first thing you want to do is go over to the left hand menu option and you're going to select payments. After selecting payments, you're going to tap on integrations in the top right hand corner. And you're going to connect your payment method. So you're going to connect your Stripe account. After you have connected your Stripe account, you're going to tap where you see invoices and estimates. Once you have done that, the next thing I want you to do is tap on settings. From here, you will be able to upload your business logo, for example's sake. If you don't have a business logo as yet, a good platform that you can use to create your business logo for completely free is Canva. You could go onto Canva and type in logo design for business, and you can see different templates that you can quickly customize. So this is a template that I customize and use for myself. Once you have created it, you're going to tap on share and you'll simply tap on download to download it. And from there you can upload it onto GoHighLevel. Also, by going over to the left hand menu option, you can select, for example, email configuration. You can put in the name that you'd like to send the email from, as you can see right here. So you can put in from email and you can put in the name that you like to add. So for example, Jason. Next thing I want you to do is tap on email configuration. From here you can add in the name that will be displayed on the emails, and you can put in the from email and you're going to tap on save. Now after you have done that, you're going to tap on title, terms, and layout. From here you can also edit that option if you want. So if you'd like to change the invoice layout, you can do that. Now when you tap on payment settings, you can see estimated expiry after 14 days. You can edit that if you want. If you would like to change the invoice due after X days to, for example, 1 day or immediately, you can do that if you want. You can edit that right there. And you can also scroll down. If you like to accept partial payments, you can toggle on allow partial payments. If you like to charge a late fee, you can toggle on charge late fee. If you like to allow tip payments, you can toggle that on, and then you'll tap on save to save the changes. Also, by going over to the left hand menu option once more, I want you to select reminder settings, and this is where you'll be able to automate reminders. So with GoHighLevel, you can automate a reminder so persons will receive a reminder when the invoice is near due. So for example's sake, you can see right here, this is the default email. And this is reminder number 1, which they'll be receiving 3 days before the invoice is overdue. And you can edit this template, so you could tap on preview and you could edit it. You can also manage the SMS template. And if it is the case that you would like to change it from 3 days to, for example, 2 days or 4 days, you can do that. You can also edit the hours in which it is sent. Then you can see reminder number 2. Reminder number 2 will be sent every hour before the invoice is overdue. If you don't want this to be active, you can simply toggle it off. Then you'll have reminder number 3, and reminder number 3 will be sent every 7 days after the invoice is overdue. So you have different reminders that you can enable or disable to your liking. Once you're finished editing it to your liking, you're going to tap on save right here. Now after you have done that, you're going to tap on back, and now it is time to create your invoice. With GoHighLevel, you have a few options. For example, if you were to hover over invoices and estimates, you can choose to create recurring invoices if you want. So you could tap on recurring invoices and you could do that. Or you can simply tap on new right here. You'll see the option new invoice or new recurring invoice. For this, we're going to be creating a one-time invoice. So we're just going to tap on new invoice. In the top left-hand corner, you're going to see your business information. And from here, you're going to select the customer. If the customer is not already in your contacts on GoHighLevel, you can tap on add customer and you could input their information. So let's say, for example, I were to select this customer. After selecting the customer, you can choose the invoice number, you can choose the issue date, And you can also edit the due date right here. So you could tap right here, and let's say for example, instead of it being due 14 days, we want it to be due immediately. So we can simply tap on today, as you can see right there. After you have done that, you're going to tap on add product. From here you can choose to create a product, or you can add a product that you have already created. You can put in the quantity, then you can scroll down. You could add a discount if you want. You can also choose to add tax if you want. You can see different options that you can quickly edit. You can tap on terms and conditions, and you could put in your terms and conditions right there. You could toggle on charge late fees if you want. Once you're finished, you're just going to tap on save. Now that you have saved the changes, you could tap on send right here. Once you're finished, you can see a preview of it right here, how it will look on the right hand column. Now you're just going to tap on send. Once you have tapped on send, from there you're just going to tap on send once more, and the email will automatically be sent just like that. That's it. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative.